joining me now is author and blogger Candice Brathwaite. Now, Candice's latest book has sold out since the protest began. It's called I Am Not Your Baby Mother and explores basically what it's like to be a black mum in the UK. And Candice joins me now. It's interesting. Congratulations on the book and the sellout, because to be honest, it's so timely because we do want to learn, we do want to understand, Candice, you know, all of us, every single one of us.
Yes, I'm happy, but I'm heavy because, you know, I'm a debut author, and of course you want your book to do well, but I understand that the backdrop to the amplification of I Am Not Your Baby Mother has come off the back of the Black Lives Matters movement. And it's a really important time, and I do hope we do see a change. I've never before seen these protests be a universal matter. And I hope that we can all get on board with the idea that not only do Black Lives matter, we need to be first to be seen as equal.
Well, your book is for everyone. You know, it really is for absolutely everybody. That's the thing. I Am Not Your Baby Mother. And what does that, for you, what was the title about? What do you want people to take from this?
The title was me trying to destabilise the negative imagery usually positioned around Black motherhood. The idea that Black mothers are struggling, or that, you know, we just can't keep it together. The moniker baby mother is very, very negative. And so I wanted the title to literally shout at you and say, you know, Black mothers, especially in the UK, we are as nuanced as white mothers. We have a very different experience. And like you said, the book is for everyone. Although I wrote with Black women, young Black women in mind, it is so helpful, almost detrimental. It's important that white mothers, white people read this book also, because you're going to learn so much.
Well, and that's the thing. That's what we were saying. We're talking about this with Ria, who contributes regularly to our show. And Ria was saying that's what it's all about. It's finding something and learning. We should all be learning all the time. I mean, I certainly do. I learn something every single day about so many different subjects, but particularly including this one. Now, there was something in this that I thought was really... It really made me very sad. Your daughter's only 4. And she's 4 years old, right, when she was 4. And another child wouldn't play with her, a white child wouldn't play with her because she was black. For no other reason, that was the main reason. How on earth, Candice, you have that conversation with your little girl? I don't know how you managed to do that.
This is the thing, and there's been so much conversation now with white parents saying, I don't know how to attack this conversation with race with my young child. Unfortunately, my Esme, who's now 6, didn't have a choice. Black people, Black mothers and parents, we don't get a choice about when we approach that conversation with our children, because we know sooner rather than later someone is going to ostracize them just for being Black. She was in reception. Like, even talking about it now chokes me up a little bit. And for her to have sat with that feeling of otherness the entire day, it does make me a little bit emotional. And it just reminds me that there's so much work to be done.
There really is. And you know what? It's that thing, isn't it, Candice, of sometimes white people are a little bit reticent. We want to talk about this, but we're a little bit worried that we're going to say the wrong thing and make things worse. But actually, it's the only way things are going to change, isn't it?
Exactly. And I always tell white people, your feeling of discomfort is not going to match how George Floyd's family is feeling today. Sure. It's not going to match how victims of police brutalities families will ever feel. Your discomfort in broaching these conversations with your children, with your partner, with your family, you're uncomfortable for what, 5 minutes, 6 minutes? We watched a Black man die for 9 minutes. There is just no measure with that. And so I implore people to feel that discomfort, because it's only through that we will be able to make a change.
No, that's very true. I mean, someone last week on the show made an inappropriate comment, and I realised it was inappropriate at the time. I didn't do anything about it, and I should have, so I will. And especially actually reading your book really helped for, you know, me. It really did, Candice. It helped me personally to think, OK, you know, you can't. Sometimes you shouldn't just be polite. Sometimes you actually have to say in the nicest possible way. You don't have to be confrontational, but you know, we can all learn, and that's what it's all about. Do you feel, it's like I was asking Ross the same thing, but do you feel as if this isn't just another tragedy, that this will actually change something? Do you get that feeling?
I do. I'm a Pisces, so I'm forever optimistic. But I'm 32 now, and I've never seen the world respond in this manner to a problem that especially has been happening in America since I was a little girl. To see different countries and different races and really have an activated youth. You know, Gen Z are not playing, like they are really here to fight for the cause and the betterment of Black lives. And I get little tingles. I am feeling like we will not go back from this moment. I feel like there are bigger steps being taken to the post-racial dream I have for my children.
Well, Candice, it's been really good to talk to you. I'd love to talk to you loads more, actually. But the book is remarkable. It's called I Am Not Your Baby Mother, already a sellout. And it was just, I mean, I know you called it bittersweet for the fact that this has been such a success. Because obviously, as an author, you want people to read your book. Of course you do. And it was just out at absolutely the right time.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know. I was nervous. I'm a debut author, and I was publishing my first book during a global pandemic. Like I didn't even think my voice would be heard in this manner. I am so happy for the support and the amplification of my work. But please don't just read it, learn, digest, and then take what you've learned out into the world, because you are going to make someone's life better.
Candice, thank you very much. Hope to see you really soon. And hope to see you in person really soon. Fingers crossed. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much.